and the State of the Union. You're talking to the senator about these things.
Holly, absolutely. Yes, I am here with Senator Rick Scott. We are just hours away from the president's third State of the Union address. Senator, I want to ask you, what do you think Americans need to hear from the president tonight?
Well, I think what we're going to hear is he's going to brag about how good things are, getting the USMCA done, the China trade deal, the low unemployment rate. And I think we hope to hear about what he's going to do the rest of this year, his plan for the rest of this year, and then in his second term.
So, Senator, I want to ask you, I know this is all going on against the backdrop of the Senate impeachment trial. Do you think it's appropriate for the president to talk about his likely acquittal in this speech tonight?
Well, as you know, he's the president. He gets to talk about whatever he wants. I think he'll probably talk a little bit about the fiasco in Iowa, about how they can't even count their votes, and the fact that we had socialists and more socialists running. You know what I think they did? I think they hired remember that lady that messed up my election down in Broward County? I think they hired her to run this election, and they should have called me to get a reference first. But I think he's going to talk about that. I think he'll make fun of him over that. But I think he's going to talk about what he's done and what he's going to do.
Do you think it would be good if he shied away from talking about impeachment and tried to bring people together? Or do you think that would be a good idea?
Well, I think if you're president, you get to talk about whatever you want. But I really think he'll spend a lot of time. I don't think it'll be like a 15-minute talk. I think he'll spend a lot of time bragging about all the stuff that's gotten done. And I think he'll talk about what he's going to do. I think, look, he wants to continue to build the economy. He wants to continue to get trade deals done. He wants to continue to take care of our military. He wants to continue to secure the border. I think he's going to talk about all those things.
So, Senator, I have to ask you, there has been a lot of buzz about this ad that you dropped in Iowa. A lot of people talking about the potential for the future. Is this a foreshadowing of 2024? Are you going to run for president?
No, but you know what it is. I think you know, Joe Biden ended up in fourth place. I think the ad had a big impact. I think people saw. I think people actually saw the fraud that or the corruption that Joe Biden was involved in. The fact that he got rid of a prosecutor where his son was making $83,000 a month. And he wanted to say that's all okay. I think people saw that.
You think it had an impact in Iowa?
I think it had a big impact. I think it showed the corruption of the Biden, and so I think they're fed up with it. But look, here's the choice. You're in Iowa. All he talked about was the squalor of socialism, and then what Trump's going to talk about is the opportunity of capitalism. That's what's going to happen tonight, and that's all they talked about in Iowa.
We will watch those results as they come in and the president's speech tonight. Thank you if they come in. Thank you so much for joining us, Senator Rick Scott. We're going to send it back to you, Holly.
Right. If those Iowa caucus results come in, they're still saying